The Wenches of Waydora, Season 4, 23. Episode 23 was the last time we met. I titled this episode Divine Intervention, well, because it could not be named anything else. The Wenches, you guys found yourselves still in the Plane of Fire after defeating Cognac, the ancient red dragon, and collecting your loot. You were met with a massive group of the Brass Guard, led by the Grand Sultan Zoltar. Seems that your buddy Sadiq had sold you out, and he was coming to swoop in and steal the loot for himself. You guys resisted arrest, and after some spells, decided to do some combat. Tried to fight your way out, tried to escape back into the cavern, but were cut off. Eventually, all hope seemed lost before your wonderful cleric Solara hit a 14% chance divine intervention, called upon her beloved god Kalimvor, who she may pray to a lot, but rarely convenes with and interacts with in this way. Kalimvor intervened in the situation, brought Anya back to life, brought you all back to your full strength before departing and saying, "This is not your fight. You can't win this fight." And you all were glowing from this ethereal divine intervention. At which point, Grand Sultan Zoltar was very impressed or feared you. Either way, respected you greatly after this, halted the fight, and said, "What do you want?" And you guys struck a deal with him to get a cut of the loot, as well as the elemental ring of fire for which you came to seek out. He agreed. Maybe out of fear, maybe out of respect, like I said, but either way, agreed and sent you guys back. Before he did, he forced Sadiq to make good on his deal, and Sadiq handed over the Scum Saber, the rare artifact that can save you all from a TPK, basically. You took your loot, your dragon harvesting, your Scum Saver, and the elemental ring of fire. And Zoltar teleported you all back to the material world, to the shores of Fateborn Manor along the Azure Coast, back in Waydora.
Sick.
That is where we will pick up.
Wow, so shopping episode. Just kidding.
A decorating episode.
Oh.
House party? First thing we do in Fateborn Manor, house party?
First thing we do is we line up the men.
Okay.
Step 1.
Is he hot though?
We're going to grade them in no particular order, but a very obvious order.
Alright. Pivoting here, you are along the coast of the Azure Sea. Most of it is a rocky coast, as you are coming to realize. You've been on the Azure Coast before once, whenever you were at the Huntsman Lodge, and underneath there was a bar within the bar where the predators met before becoming some predators yourselves, and a beast hunting guild, basically. That is the last time you were along the Azure Sea. This time, still kind of rocky area, but not, the waves don't crash as hard. It's not as rough of sea. It's much more serene. There's beaches. You find yourself on one such beach. After being beaten and broken from the Plane of Fire, your clothing pretty much singed at this point from fighting the dragon with the fire breath, sailing across the lava seas. You're done with fire. You're just done with this heat. It is a much more relaxing and breathtaking scene that you find yourselves in as you find yourselves on this beach. The sun is shining. Barely a cloud in the sky. There's a slight breeze coming in, and you can smell that ocean air. Finally, some fresh air that's not sulfuric. You're not desperate for water at this point. You turn around and you look at this beautiful, tall, Gothic manor that sits atop this hill of this rocky ledge overlooking the sea. Rocky ledge probably about 50, 75 feet high, and atop it is the newly constructed Fateborn Manor. It is surrounded by a tall wall with a tower on each corner, and then within the walls there's some space before you see the giant structure rise. It's probably 200, 300 yards from you. You begin walking up the beach. It's not a far walk, and you are met with the gates to the manor. You go through the gates, and tending the landscape is an older gentleman, maybe in his 50s or 60s. Looks like he's just tending one of the gardens, and there is, to the left, you see a long barracks that also kind of overlooks the sea. Almost looks like just a long one-story stables, but the grass out front is beautiful. There's shrubs that are clipped just perfectly, and you assume that that's the barracks where your guard stays. And yeah, to the right you see a sparring field. There's wooden statues with some armor racks nearby, and then you see your stables next between the barracks and the sparring fields. You do see all four of your horses running around in the open land, kind of free. No saddle on them or anything. They're just running around. Of course, it's a fenced area where they're running, but they're kind of galloping along and enjoying their space that they've been given. And the castle is yours.
What if I cried right now?
Guys, we could just retire, right? This could just be it.
I
What
do
else
wanna
do we
say
need?
Right quick, this music
Besides
is
the
so
ship?
beautiful. Like,
I mean, there is the whole prophecy thing that is kind of signed up
Yeah.
for.
Irrelevant.
the world burns a little.
I mean, we made a deal with the Emperor to get the ship back. What if we go fight Big Bad Demon Lord and then we retire?
Valdrick starts running towards the front door.
Oh god.
Okay.
She's like, dibs up first best room.
Call it ass.
Yeah, you run like a kid in the candy shop. Open the two tall iron doors up to a beautiful grand staircase that spirals up. On the first floor, you find a library. You kind of take a peek inside, and it's like a 3-tiered library with one staircase that also kind of spirals up and leads to other layers of this library. There's pillars, marble pillars that hold the thing together. Stone pillars, not as bougie as marble, but there's torch sconces lit all over until it finally gets to the very top, where there's like a little reading room and like a skylight at the very top of this library. You find a big door that's has like a big brass door, like lock. It looks like a vault where you might store something. You run upstairs, and there is a common room that is set in between all four of your rooms. You see each of your rooms up there, all connected to this common room. The common room has a fireplace, windows, nice artwork on the walls, stone fireplace, some couches, and some carpet on this wooden floor. You see 4 bedrooms and maybe with your names on them, however you want to customize them, but they are there. So Valdrick, you run to your room, and it is, you open it up, and just like Phantasmo, where the smoke is the pink smoke billows, there's like a slight kind of just layer of pink smoke that just always sparkles at the top. Tall ceilings, pink everything. It's just a pink explosion. There's a pink bed, like a canopy, pink curtains that can, be drawn over, torch sconces on either side of the bed, a nice window with some pink curtains, instrument racks everywhere, maybe some basic loots and stuff like that, but some empty racks, a desk, a nice, like a wardrobe, and a vanity. That's the word I'm looking for. A big vanity with all these, all the stuff you want to customize in there.
Yeah. Incredible. You said there's a bed?
There's a bed. There's just right in the center, big pink bed.
Am I dirty? Probably.
You were all disgusting. I don't think you long rested since the dragon fight. So you guys are pretty much scorched, bloodied, beaten, refreshed from Kalimvor, but still your clothing, your armor.
Never looked better.
It looks so amazing, but I'm gonna find a bathroom.
Yeah, you do have you each have your own bathroom connected to your...
No sharing bathrooms.
No
We're
sharing
not poor.
bathrooms.
I'm busting ass into that bathroom. I'm singing full blast. Like the raunchiest limericks I know. Getting buck ass naked. The doors, they're all open.
As I walk by your room, I close the door while you're in the shower. I just close it. I'm like,
You're like,
none of
no,
that.
thank you. You don't need to hear that or see that.
I'm basically yodeling at this point.
Yeah, I imagine closing the door really didn't muffle it that much. But it made me feel better.
Put like a silence on her door so we can't hear that at
Oh
all
my god, yeah,
hours of
I
the
just
night.
had silence on her room.
Yeah, you just kind of...
We hear nothing.
on her room as you walk by, and Solara, you open your bedroom door, and in your room, another 4-poster bed, kind of like tan sheets, like the bed frame itself almost looks like a crown, as it's just like this big four-poster bed, and it's got like the canopy on the top and curtains that can be drawn all around the sides of the bed. You got a nightstand, candles all over the bedroom. There's a carpet that lines the stone floor beneath. Some skinny windows on either side of the room, and there's like a shrine to Kalimvor, very much modeled off of the Temple of Kalimvor. Some ideas are inspired. It seems like the architects that built this for you put a lot of research in, asked all around, and really tried to get
I
it
have
right.
then one quick question, like while we're in my room then.
Mhm.
So I have this spell, I haven't had anywhere to set it to. It's just called Word of Recall. Essentially it's like a teleportation spell. I just have to have a designated sanctuary, which it says has to be.
Her room.
It can be a it says like it would be like a location such as a temple, dedicated or strongly linked to your deity. So I would like with this room, like, could I, if I just like pray hard enough in here, can that count for that?
Yeah.
I mean, like, not like we're coming home all the time. It's just for if we're in a
Is
in
it
a
like
pinch.
so it's
pinch.
you're basically, is it
Yeah.
like a 10-minute ritual or hour ritual or something?
It's instant. Just once I just have to, I think, just like set it in the room. So I guess I would just do that now.
Okay.
It just says you must designate a sanctuary by casting the spell within a location.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah, you.
I would just
you,
focus the spell, I guess, in the room.
Yeah, you take a minute, take in the beautiful structure of your room. Maybe you shower first. You, of course, have a bathroom
Yeah, of course, shower first.
connected to your room as well. And you clean yourself up and begin to pray to Kalimvor and just kind of walk around the room, laying hands on the whole room as it becomes a sanctuary to you. You guys also do have a teleportation sigil set up at Fateborn Manor. There is as you were entering the grounds, once you were within the gates of Fateborn Manor, there's this big flat boulder that kind of sits at an angle out front. And kind of like when you guys, or kind of like in Baldur's Gate when you pulled Gale out of that rock with the teleportation, like the glowing magic.
Or didn't pull Gale out of that.
Or
rock.
cut the hand off, whatever you did.
Slice the hand off and then turned it into the murder tribunal.
Either way, there's
Yeah.
no hand coming out of this teleportation sigil. It is a rock with a blue runes kind of in a circle as this magical, like these symbols and emblems kind of light up. Maybe it's the symbol of Fateborn Manor, however you want to design that. But it is your teleportation sigil. So if you find another one of these sigils, you can travel to and from known locations, and you now know this location. As if this were Skyrim, you walk on the grounds and you hear the drums go chugga chugga chugga, and the Fateborn Manor discovered on the top of your screen.
We should put the dragon head like on that sigil, so when people pull up, they know we are not to be fucked with.
Yeah, we should.
So,
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
feels-
Let's
then-
get one of the men on that immediately.
Gather the men. Gather them.
Okay, so you run out, probably still naked. Valdrick clothes herself and then runs out to the barracks, where you would assume that the men are at. Detached. It's a detached, long, one-story like ranch kind of building off in the same grounds, but detached from the manor itself. So
I
you
want to
run.
hear about Anya's room first, though.
Okay,
I need to know.
You have pictures for these, Chris?
I do.
It's just like a BDSM room.
It's just
There's
chains.
whips and
Oh.
chains.
Yeah.
Leather.
You
Yeah.
open the door and it's
Whips everywhere.
Just bloodletting
none of
devices. Anya, you walk in, and this is the most gothic looking room of them all. Just sharp architecture. Chandelier, black chandelier with, it almost looks like a jagged crown as it holds candles in each place. Below it is, of course, your bed with some really thick blackish, grayish sheets. You have an end table. There's a tall, kind of double door window that has like that crisscross diamond design on it. And, candles lit. There's stone pillars, very dark. And there's weapon racks, armor racks, like mannequins that would hold armor. Most of them just empty, waiting for you to place any sort of artifacts or weapons that you find that you would want to design your room with upon these racks. And of course a bathroom attached as well. And I'm going to send these to
Anya
you.
said, I'm not taking a shower. This
I don't
is
know, I
the
might clean my
glories
armor
of
first.
war. I also want to hear about Calliope's room.
Oh yeah, I was about
Yeah.
to ask. I was like, what about my room?
Calliope, you step into your room. Actually, Calliope doesn't have a room. Just kidding. Calliope, you step into your room. No, I've killed you enough. You get a room.
Killed you enough.
Your bed is
We
set
didn't
up.
even make it back, live, because we didn't bother giving you a room.
Your bed is set up that there is behind the headboard is actually a window, a tall, bright window with curtains. But other than that, the walls are just surrounded with books. Maybe you have like a ladder in there that wheels around. There are just bookcases filled with spell tomes, lore on Waydora, some basic books, maybe some smutty smut in there. Whatever Calliope would have.
It's hidden. Baldric can never find it. They look like spell books.
Whatever Calliope would have in there. You open up one, you realize it's smut, your cheeks turn red, and you quickly hide it.
Baldric can never find these.
Red,
Maybe Anya also. Who knows?
red silk sheets. There is a roll-top desk that you have that looks to be like the main centerpiece of your room. Candles all around this desk, big wide desk, roll-top desk with parchment, ink, quills, charcoal, the whole lot for you to do your spell copying. And I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it. Books. Miss Margaret hops down off your shoulder and kind of does one of these on her forelegs, stretches, hops up on the bed and just kind of curls up, blinks and glitches from one pillow to the other before kind of settling in and just takes a nap straight up.
You know what? That's valid.
And
immediately go and take a shower.
Perfect. Okay, yes.
Or take a bath, whichever it is, rinsing off.
Yeah, I would imagine you all have like those like tubs that are, you know, not built into the ground. They're like those big deep tubs with the 4 little balls on the corner, and maybe there's a shower head, maybe there's just the faucet, however you would design it.
I took a shower and then I took a bath. That's what I did.
Yeah, you gotta be clean before you go and
Yes.
sit in water.
Yes.
Perfect.
And people soup.
And people soup as.
Let's just jump. It's the next day before we see each other again.
We're all huddled up
go
in
to
our
sleep?
rooms. Sleep for 16 hours, it's fine.
Perfect.
We need it.
Some other
Not
rooms.
dead yet.
Let's see. Sorry, I'm taking pictures of all these to send to you.
Food at some point.
What's up?
I would be hungry.
Yes, there is a dining room with a kitchen attached to it. Interestingly enough, the dining room is kind of like a half inside, half outside room. And I'll send you pictures, but basically there's a kitchen area and a long wooden table with chairs, a couple chandeliers over top of these arched ceilings. Wooden beams go across the arched ceilings, but are held up by these stone pillars and these stone arcs. And in between each stone arc and pillar is a nice view of the ocean of the Azure Sea. And I think I have all these pictures now, so I'm going to send them to the Wenches as Anya makes some food. Let's see. Bing, bong, bing, bong, bing, bong. Bing, bong, bing. Okay. They are on their way, but there's 15 of them, so it may take a minute. So dining room, kitchen. There is a den on the first floor as well, with a nice cozy fireplace, some animal pelts, maybe some animal heads, nice couches and chairs, sofas, little reading area, and then there is also a dungeon that leads down to like two or four cells, like prison cells. So if you were to find and or capture certain people or whatever you have a use
Just
for a
some
dungeon,
people.
if you need to hold someone captive, there is a dungeon, and one of your guards can always look over that. But I think that's it. Yeah, there's a big brass vault for you toss your things in, if you would so choose. Is there anything you want to empty out of your bag of holding into the vault?
Oh, wait, let me.
Yeah, I would take out all of the jewels.
And then once you decide what you want to put in there, make sure you have it written down. But I'm also going to write it out here so that we don't forget anything that you decide to dump into the vault. You open the vault door. It's slightly ajar because there's nothing in there, so it's just waiting for your
14 pounds of dragon meat. That would go in the
Yes.
kitchen. Right? We are. Should I keep that in my bag? Will that keep? We should ask the men. Do we have a deep freeze for things like 14 pounds of dragon meat?
Are you asking the men?
Yeah. I'll go gather the men.
Okay. All right.
They're
So
due
you
for a
go
lineup.
back outside, all clean and refreshed and excited. You see. I guess one of them probably would have been standing by the gates. You kind of all just ran in without really maybe acknowledging them, but two of them are in the barracks. We get this going again because we're outside. You run across the grounds and knock on the door and are answered with a man. His helmet's off this time, in full armor otherwise. This black plated armor with red leathers underneath, all of them matching uniforms, this black and red vibe. Got a big red like cross down the center with like the flared edges. His helmet is nothing but just slits for eyes, but his helmet's off as he's holding it on his hip, and he says, "Aha! You've made it. Welcome. I hope you're enjoying the view so far. I am Gibby, as we met at Northwind. Pleasure to be your service here as your personal guard on your personal grounds. A pleasure to be officially acquainted."
Gibby, I'm so glad that you're here. Really, we were just marveling at how beautiful the house looks. Gibby, how many of you are here?
Oh yes, there are 5 of us, myself included. Fateborn guard, specifically. And there is one groundskeeper, I'm sure you've seen him. His name is Cal. He sort of piddles around with his broom. But he does excellent work here on the grounds. As you can see, your shrubbery is all cut to perfection, and the gardens, well, you should see the gardens. And if there's anything you need, should it be cook, clean, anything at all that requires Cal, he's at your service as well. Have you met him?
No, and we will get to that. That is also very important to me, because it is beautiful. This is a beautiful, beautiful place. I cried, really, when I entered. Quick question. These uniforms that you're wearing, are you
Yes.
really set on them? Are they very important to you to wear this specific uniform? Uniforms in general, that's cool, but like this specific one.
Well, it's a bit of a flair from the Waydorian guard, from whence it was created by the blacksmith in Northwind. I added a little bit of flavor for the Fateborn Manor. Is this not the color scheme of your liking?
No, this is good. This is good. This is a good first
Oh,
step.
excellent.
Listen, Gibby, would you gather the men and come meet us inside? We're starting to load things in the vault. We just want to get acquainted, really get a feel for what's going on in our home. That'd be all right, Gibby.
Of course, let me gather the men. One of them must stand guard, of course, but we will rotate out. I will grab the other 4, and one of them is tending to the horses as we speak. And
a great day to be alive.
is there a lot to unload? We of course are at your service to help.
I mean, I don't have a lot. I don't think I'm shoving anything in the vault. I don't have a lot on my person. We do have to split up the gems at some point that we picked up. But I think that
I put them all in the vault for now. You can take what you want. Trust you.
Yeah. You mean us inside, Gibby?
Yes, I will gather my men. James, Frederick, Sildor, we are going to the vault to help these lovely women, the ladies of the land, to unload some things into the vault. So please follow us. And they all grab their helmets, put them back on, grab their swords, sheathe them, and off they go.
Beautiful. Yeah, I'm gonna lead everybody back to the foyer with our little vault.
Okay.
With the wenches.
Okay. You all
lead them into the wenches.
Run inside with the clanking of the guards' boots back into the manor, and I would say the vault's probably on the bottom floor where the dungeon is, as well as the den. So I guess you could think of it as 3 major floors. You're on the main one with the kitchen and everything. Below there's probably a spiral stone staircase that leads down to the bottom area with the den, the prison, and then your vault. So they all kind of clank down the spiral staircase, and Gibby says, by the way, my full name is Aaron Gibson, but you are free to call me Gibby, as my troop does. Were your travels successful?
Oh yeah, we slayed an ancient red dragon. We would love for someone to bring that head and plop it on the teleportation sigil out front.
An ancient, red dragon.
Yeah. Sorry. I don't know if you could.
Now that's a trophy I'd like to
Dragon
see.
Slayer. Times 2, actually. This is the second one. Yeah.
I actually don't believe you. Show me.
Oh, right, yeah. And I'm gonna lead him over to the vault, and I guess just open my bag of holding, and be like, stick your hand in there, wiggle it around.
That's a bad idea. Just imagine all of us standing in the vault shoving things in there at this moment in time.
It's like a numerous dragon bones and dragon meat.
Is the head in the vault right now? That's the ultimate, haha.
I would have left the head in my room because that was my head.
That's my head.
I worked really hard to make sure we brought that home with us. So at least for the first night, I would have.
You gonna sleep with it in your room?
Yeah.
I'm also curious.
However long that would have taken for me to lift that up, I would have done it, and I would have done it on my own. And now that the men are here, and I have already shown that I can carry it up myself, now I would allow the men to carefully take it to the teleportation sigil to mount it.
So,
however long that would have taken, Chris.
So point of order.
However long.
A point of order, because I'm imagining the dragon head, and it's an ancient red dragon. It is
the size of my body.
way bigger than the size of your body.
Okay.
There's no way it fit in the bag of holding. So you guys would have, you would have had help from the.
I thought we had a mine cart with it still in it.
You would have had help from the Ifrit to transport it, and then they teleported you back. But from the beach here, it was a long haul of you just dragging this dragon head. By the way, which is
just a montage of Anya dragging the dragon head by the horns.
We're all taking bubble baths and Anya's dragging the head.
The horns are missing.
She wanted the head.
You picked the horns clean. The horns are missing. The half of the teeth are missing.
Whoa! Why did we take the horns off of the head? Now the head looks stupid.
I don't think I took the horns off of the head.
No. We're
You
gonna
took-
You
retcon
guys-
that because
No,
that
you
makes
took-
it look
no,
stupid.
you
I'm
took
pretty
the
sure someone. I
I
thought
don't
someone
think we
took
would
the
have
horns.
taken if we knew we were gonna put the hut up. I think we would have like taken things that I don't think we would have taken the horn.
I did take 22 dragon teeth. I'm not gonna lie. I did take that.
Oh my god.
That's
Oh,
okay,
you
we
know
don't
what?
need that.
It's got a lot of inside teeth.
I took
Okay.
dragon spikes, but I didn't take horn.
Yeah.
All right.
I took 10 dragons.
Okay, fair
We're
enough.
not gonna mess with the head. That was all I wanted. Was the dragon.
Except for the
Technology.
22 teeth that Baldric ripped out of its mouth.
His mouth doesn't
Well,
need
you
to be
know,
open.
Yeah, it's still scary.
We'll
Even
say-
if there's no.
I mean, it's a
still
giant
scary.
dragon's head. If
Yeah.
it
Also,
doesn't
it's-
say
Yeah.
something,
Its teeth are also like probably layered, so maybe Baldric took
We
some
took
of
it
the
from the
back
back.
layer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back layer. Yeah.
Fair enough. All right. So
just
you have-
imagining Baldric half in this dragon's like mouth and head, yanking out teeth back there, going, "Nope, I got it. I don't need help."
Baldric's good at one thing.
Pulling out teeth.
Yes.
I thought it'd be writing music.
Nope. You think?
Did you all get the pictures? I think they finished.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Finally.
I looked at it and I was like, "We have a dungeon. That's gonna be it."
Yeah.
I'm assuming put to use by Anya.
You can stay the night, but
It has to be in
you
the
have to sleep
dungeon.
in the dungeon.
I will be putting that to very good use.
Yep.
In what way?
So
Not.
Gibby says.
I
Gibby
keep work and
says.
pleasure separate, okay?
He requests to see the dragon head, and we cut to the montage of Anya pulling the dragon head across the beach, and he kind of looks, raises his eyebrows. By the way, he's kind of got like this mohawk kind of look in the front that kind of shapes into a long
Yeah, sorry.
ponytail.
I meant to ask, is he hot?
Gosh, he's probably.
I would
so
like,
hot.
please.
I
for-
want the AI generated.
Yeah, I would like all 5 of them actually.
You should
James,
not be
Frederick,
surprised.
Sealdor, Gibby. Who's the 5th one?
What if their name's a Sealdor?
I think it's just Sealdor.
Sealdor? Okay.
Sildor.
I spelled it
Okay.
right.
Nice.
I just don't try to spell them. I inevitably mess them up, and they're not right. And halfway through the session, or like the next session, Chris spells it out, and I'm like, well, all of my notes are wrong, so.
That's when you just correct it. My first like 3 sessions with Anya, I spelled her name wrong.
How'd you spell it?
Not that way.
Anya is how I spelled it.
Yeah,
Also, if
probably
you're
the normal
ever
way.
if
And she
you're
said
ever
that's not how you spell it.
if you're ever looking for spelling, just go to the episode logs and all the spelling's there. Let's see.
I wasn't kidding when I said coconut plays every time you enter my room. I enchanted it to be so.
Oh, Lord.
Only
Yes.
I had the phrase to turn it off.
Buffy's gonna figure out how to cast like Muffliato on her own room so she doesn't hear shit.
Shake it all up.
So, anyways, Gibby's leading you guys, he's leading you guys back to the vault. He's this bearded man, light brown hair is in a mohawk, kind of pulled back into a ponytail, thick eyebrows. Yes, he's hot and muscular.
Okay, perfect. Excellent. Gibby, you said. What's your official title? Are you a captain?
Yes,
You're
I
the
am.
leader.
I am the
Captain.
captain of this troop.
Captain Gibby of the Fateborn Guard. Very nice, very nice.
It does have a nice ring to it.
This is good.
Pleasure to be stationed here.
This is good. All right, and then next, which one of you is James? James.
You kind of see this sheepish guy in the back raise his hand. Yes, I suppose I should introduce you all. So this fine fellow here is James, and you see a clean-shaven face, man with black hair, kind of almost shoulder length, followed by Frederick. Frederick is bald with like a reddish orange mustache, almost blonde, that kind of handlebars up to his face. And over here we have Sealdor, the youngest of us all. Kind of see this almost out of his teenage years, a man, maybe early 20s at most, with kind of shaggy, light brown hair, cleanly shaven. And then, last but not least, who's not with us, is Dane. He is watching your gate at the moment.
Perfect. This is good. Today is great. Can you describe your running duties for us, please, Captain Gibby?
Yes, once I put in the notes of all these descriptions before I forget.
You did forget the most important detail on James Frederick, and
Are
guess
they
that's the only one
hot?
I've been too young.
Let's
Legal
see.
age of consent, Waydora.
Google. Hey Google. Ye old Siri.
Chris looks so done with us.
Oh, believe me, in our other group now, I am playing a bard that is like stereotypical bard, and it's like everything I come in contact with, I am flirting it up.
You
so.
come with, yeah. Love it.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. So it's great. It's just 3 hours of me flirting with Chris while everyone watches. It's great. Time.
It's a dream come true. If I will make the generated images, and you will decide if they're hot or not.
Can you generate them hot, please,
And
Chris?
yeah, can you
Thank
put
you.
Yeah, please.
tall man with brown hair who is hot or whatever your description is? Hot.
Who is hot? Hot. All caps.
You know what? Xander left things unsettled. Anya is tied down by no one. That's all.
And we have a dungeon.
I mean, Xander seemed pretty determined that you guys were gonna meet back up and something was gonna happen.
Just
He
because
So,
was maybe
Xander
back up,
seems
but he
pretty
didn't put a label on nothing.
Yeah.
And he
Mhm.
and you
would
know what? He
Anya
kinda
have
ticked me
taken
off.
a label, however?
Maybe.
Possibly, but he lied to me, or he withheld information. Which to Anya is the same.
The
thing.
rest is still unwritten. She's about to release her inhibitions.
Yeah.
So our duties here at Fateborn Manor, as we've been stationed so lovingly by our beloved Emperor Jaratha, we are, of course, in charge of the security here around the grounds. Should you need anything at all, we are at your beck and call. That is our motto. Stay mostly in the barracks. We take shifts watching the grounds at night. Always 2 of us awake at all times. Making sure there are no ne'er-do-wells coming near your Fateborn Manor. Some lowly tasks that we do, of course, we hunt for our own food, as to not have to spend much of the Waydorian per diem, you could say, on imported goods. We hunt for our own food, and of course, store it. There is we preserve the food with salts, and there is a cold area of the kitchen that we store our meats in. Of course, for when you all return, whenever you should choose. But if not, it will always get eaten. My troop is a hungry bunch.
That's what we like to hear.
Other than that, if you should procure a prisoner, we will have one of us stationed down at the dungeon at all times. Of course, kept them fed as well. We help Cal in some regards, but for the most part, he is in charge of the cleaning and the upkeep of the landscape. We are simply just here to guard and, of course, exercise your horses. We
Exercise, very good. Yes.
exercise the horses. We, of course, keep ourselves fit and in shape using the sparring field. Mostly every day, we find ourselves on the sparring
Right.
field.
And which side of the manor is the sparring field on in reference to bedrooms, would you say?
Oh, it depends
Quite
who.
busy.
I don't remember the layout of your bedrooms. but I believe there are two overlooking the beautiful azure sea, and there are two overlooking the front of the grounds. At which point I'll let you guys decide who's who.
Good. All right, Gibby.
Who-
One last thing.
Which two of you want the ocean view, and which two of you want the beautiful front gardens and view of the land?
Is it
I
if
want
it's
the
the sparring
ocean
ring?
view.
I would want to be as close to the sparring ring.
I also want to overlook the sparring ring.
So
I'm
Clyde,
good
you get
with
the
an
other
ocean view.
The ocean
Got
view
it.
reminds
I
me
was
of
waiting.
home.
I was like, I'm pretty good with either option. But Baldrick's hint, nudge, nudge. I want to see the sparring from my window.
I've already tried to pave the way to get a secret entrance between me and Anya's rooms that I'm sure Anya has vehemently declined.
Probably.
Think about it.
Probably.
We could have
Fancy.
sleepovers all the time. We could just
Isn't
open
that
that
what
door.
the common room is for?
No. We could open that door and then like push our beds together, and we could talk to each other through the door. Think about
Your
it.
pink and
Think
your
about it
weird
for a
smells
second.
and
Yeah.
sounds to stay
No.
in your
No.
and not in my room.
Okay, I'm just saying, it's food for thought. Give it some time. Give it some time.
Oh.
The secret door would be good. Captain Gibby, would you say you had a good singing voice? Do you play any instruments?
I personally do not, but Sildor here enjoys the lute from time to time, and I hear himself singing to himself occasionally.
Perfect. I shall require that all of you, save for Sildor, who I can't wait to hear you sing and play a lute, everyone must learn one instrument. What I'd really like is for us to come together at the end of weeks and just do a little jam session, Captain Gibby.
My
That's what I would like.
talents are found better on the battlefield or in some form of security. I'm not sure if I can pick up
I'll
an
be the
instrument
judge
at
of
my
that.
age.
Have you ever heard of the triangle? Oh, those little bells that the cows wear around their necks sometimes.
Yes, I
Yeah,
suppose I have.
All right. Excellent, Gibby. We're getting somewhere.
Are you
It's gonna be
suggesting I play the triangle?
Or the cowbell. The cowbell is a timeless and honored instrument, Captain Gibby.
Feel bad for Gibby. I feel bad for these guys. They're gonna get harassed.
I'm not sure if I should be insulted right now.
Not at all, Gibby. I'm being 100% serious with you.
She's never not serious about instruments.
Very serious. Especially if we're talking about
She
it all
has a
so
tiny
well.
violin. She'll play it for you if you ask.
It came out of nowhere.
Gibby, I have a great many instruments in my bag, and we will find one that you can play. Don't worry. And at the end of every week, we'll come together like a little kumbaya, and we'll all sing, and it will be so merry.
Well, like I said, my instrument of choice is the sword and shield. However,
Okay.
if this would
It would mean a lot to me, Gibby.
please you,
I think it would
then
bring us together. As a group, I think it would be good. It would really it would strengthen our resolve.
I suppose
really-
it is worth a shot.
Yes.
I cannot
Alright.
guarantee I do not have a musical thread in my lineage at all.
That's alright, Gibby.
So,
Be amazed the people I've taught to play.
there's that to consider. Yes, I'm excited. So much excitement.
Perfect. Well, that's all I needed, Gibby. I love all of this. It sounds like you all are running a really tight ship. Anya, any food for thought on the guard that these men keeping us safe?
This is we're at nighttime or morning time.
This is midday, probably. After all it was morning to midday when you all teleported here, so it's probably early afternoon after all the showering and whatnot, pulling of dragon heads. By the way, that thing is atrocious. I dare not even ask how you procured such a hideous, actually beautiful
killed
beast's
it.
head. Well, of course you killed it.
His name was Cognac.
It had a name.
And I carried it back.
Yeah.
Literally on her back. It was crazy to watch. Kept looking
Your
up the
business
window,
is your
still
business,
there.
ladies. I am simply here to watch and secure.
Just imagining these guards looking at these
What
four women and going, "What the fuck
Why
do
are
they
we
get
even
up
here?"
to? Why are we here protecting this manor?"
What is happening?
You know,
what
we'll be
time
gone
do you
sometime.
guys do your
Often
sparring
after.
class, sparring practice?
Oh yeah, let me try this out.
Same question.
We spar first thing in the morning to get early morning reps in before breakfast.
Still like 7 a.m.
At sunrise, even earlier.
Okay, I'll see
Care
you
to join us tomorrow
at
morning?
sunrise. Yes, I'll be there.
Very
I
well,
will
we
also be there.
Absolutely not. I'll be asleep.
Excellent.
Some of my best writing.
Are you sure? You've just traveled a far distance. By the looks, well,
That's why I'll be sleeping.
by the looks of you all when
Don't
you
want to
came
get
in.
rusty.
Very well. We will have our swords
much
sharpened at the ready for you. Though we use wooden tools as to not, injure ourselves during our sparring matches, but we will see you at the
Visible
fields tomorrow
disappointment for
morning.
Manya.
Anya was prepared to whip out her sunblade and go to town.
How can you be good with it if you don't practice with it?
The wooden blades are weighted, even more so than our regular blades, as to practice muscle memory so that when we are swinging the real thing, it will feel light as a feather.
But then you haven't practiced your balance with said weight.
Well, maybe you
Why
can
don't
teach
you
me a
use
thing or
wooden
two
swords?
tomorrow.
I'm sure I probably could.
Very well, my lady, as you wish.
The sexual tension between Anya and truly anyone she comes in contact with is palpable. My
It's just
charisma
because
side,
I'm
her charisma side.
It's just because I act like I'm better than them. Because most of the time I am better than them.
This is very
Yeah, you get a sense of almost fear in his eyes as he does a double take, as he looks into your eyes, and
Between the dragon and you.
yeah, the dragon he's definitely impressed with, but just looking straight into Anya's eyes for the first time, he
Is Tiernan in the house? Speaking of dragons.
No, Tiernan's with me.
Tiernan is also with you, so you have this alive dragon,
dragon and a
domesticated, and a dragon head. They all knew of your pets and everything before you came, so they weren't entirely surprised, but they still do have some surprise about them, just seeing it in person. Have you all met Cal? He's tending the
Bring
gardens.
us Cal.
At once. Frederick, go fetch the groundskeeper, please. And he kind of nods and runs off. Comes back with this plain-looking gentleman, like I said, in his 50s or 60s. Short brown hair. Really just kind of ragged-looking clothes. Wears like a tool belt at all times. With various accessible tools in it. And... Well, nice to meet you all. Name's Cal, groundskeeper here, and pleasure to meet you all. You all got dinner cooking for you all if you all hungry or not.
Incredible. Yeah, no, we would love to eat. That sounds great.
I'll fetch y'all something to eat, and we'll get this party started. Been a long time coming. I appreciate you all taking the time to meet me. Like I said, my name's Calvert. I'm groundskeeper here. Anything y'all need, I'll help y'all out. And just glad to be here of service. And there is. Did you all get your mail? I didn't saw y'all
We've
come
got
in.
mail?
We have mail.
Well, yeah, of course. You got tons of mail. didn't bother to look at none of it. It ain't none of my business or anything like that. But you know, I saw y'all come in and just kind of
Mr. Cal.
straight. Well, I appreciate
I think it's
that.
better
Thank
we
you,
would
my
kill
lady.
for Mr. Kyle at this point.
Sweet. He's so sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, do we want to go through our mail while we eat? Like a family? Baldrick's very excited to have a house.
Yeah, let me show y'all around. Take y'all to be mail receptacles, and we'll get you some mail and get dinner started. But there's a lot to go through, so maybe you can go through some of it over dinner or take some time tonight. And
Who would want to talk to us?
a whole lot of people around Waydora want to talk to y'all. I'll tell you that right
I
now.
don't know if that's good or bad, honestly.
Judging
Oh, that's
by
great.
that courier boy from all around, he's been making his money's worth, getting his reps in. I've seen that boy probably once, twice, about 3 times a week. That boy running around, a couple other couriers from different lands,
Shit.
keeping themselves busy. I reckon.
Amazing, Mr. Cal.
To the mail, and he takes you to this large stone block. It's got 4 slots in it, and actually 5. One kind of like neutral for any resident of Fateborn, but it's all sorted. There's different mail packages bundled by some twine in each of your slots. Some of you more so than others. Most of it is some of it is just fan mail from Phantasmo from long ago that people are like, you know, Valdrick and all your friends, you know, watching you guys was so much fun. You're such a great warrior and all that, and just people showering. Some other fans from Northwind that were there at the masquerade ball. Some specific ones. Anya, you pull up a letter from Ure, and he in the letter he basically is, you know, he asks how you're doing. He's glad to hear you're safe and you have your own place and you're doing well for yourself. You know, sends all his normal fatherly hellos. The second half of it, though, he is giving you a warning about a bounty that has been placed on your head. Apparently, in this letter you're reading, apparently someone anonymously submitted a bounty to the Jagmeister, obviously not realizing that their target was the Jagmeister's daughter, the head guildmaster's daughter. Submitted this bounty of, like, you know, I'll pay you. It didn't give a gold amount. It was like whatever you want, or some sort of unknown value. But they left themselves anonymous, and so Ure took the contract. He says in the letter that he's unsure how he's going to handle it, if he wants to accept the contract and just kind of wait it out, if he wants to straight up decline the contract and be honest with the third party submitter. But either way, tells you to basically be careful. Knows that you can hold your own, but says still, you know, watch your back.
Hey guys, I have a fan too, but this one wants to kill me.
Is this the
That's
first bounty
exciting.
that's been on anyone's
I
head?
know.
I'm impressed that it's taken this long for that to happen.
Do you think they'll find us?
I'm about to say who have we pissed off recently that would want this, but I feel like we've pissed off a lot of people recently.
I mean, how exciting. It has to be somebody with money.
We're constantly pissing off people, so.
Also funny that they
Yeah,
tried
but
to
it's
give it
just
to your
thinking,
dad.
It's not
They did not do
Yeah, what
the
did you
research.
do to piss somebody off?
unless it's the Centaurs.
Unless
I did
it's
kind of
the
piss off
Centaurs.
Centaurs.
Or somebody who's heard about the Sunblade.
Oh,
Have we left
that's
anyone
true.
alive to talk about the Sunblade?
I feel like some people have seen it, surely.
Yeah, and unfortunately, people can be bought
Yeah.
True.
for information. So,
That's
Well,
if it was
we'll
just
just-
a regular villager who sold that information to someone.
Just have to be careful.
Well, I can't wait for them to find us.
Especially now that we have a house that they can appear at.
Should we throw them in the
You know-
dungeon?
For sure.
Oh.
For sure. Also, they really got my the price for me right this time.
Oh, they did.
Supposed to
Yeah.
be client. Yeah.
They didn't do their research though, considering
Well, if
that
it's a
they went to
bounty
your
on them.
dad for the bounty.
No.
If it's a bounty, though, do you suppose that he's the only guild the bounty was given to? Do we think that there are going to be a multitude of would-be killers showing up on our doorstep? Do we have enough room in the dungeons?
We can make room in the dungeons. I'm sure.
If we don't, we just start killing them.
They don't have to
We
be
can make 'em
comfortable
double up,
in the
too.
dungeon.
That's true.
It's a dungeon. They don't
It's a
have to be
dungeon.
comfortable.
That's
That's
very
true.
true. We're borderlining on
Agreed.
Warcraft, but I think that this is okay.
I think
if
it's a
the
war crime if someone's
murderers-
coming after Anya.
If you're
and
coming to
stupid.
my house to kill me,
This
there's
is so
no
true.
rules
This
of
is so
decorum
true.
anymore.
Yeah, if they fuck up our house, all bets are lost.
Uh,
I'll Sorry, go ahead.
no,
I'll write back to my dad at some point.
okay. Yeah, just tell me at a later date and we'll figure that out. I'll make a note of it. Solara, while they're having this kind of back and forth banter, and you're half listening, but also intrigued at this package that you got. Very nicely, neatly wrapped with a nice little twine tie on the top. You unwrap it, and inside, it's a very small package. Inside is a compass, and you flip the compass open, and it has a little needle on it that's pointing, and it has north, south, east, west, but the needle is not pointing to north. In fact, it's pointing west-ish. I need to pull up my map again, but I think west. And actually southwest, if anything.
Giving me Jack Sparrow vibes with his compass.
And there's a little note that
There's-
falls out as you open the compass. There's a
Okay.
little note that falls out. It's kind of folded into four as you undo the note, and it is a gift from Father Zathier. And the compass itself has the symbol of Kalimvor on it. You know, it's got that skeleton hand reaching up with the grasping the scale on either side. And the note from Zathier says, "May Kalimvor guide your next step." And you maybe have seen this compass once in your past. So we'll find out. Why don't you make a history check for me?
Okay.
I think this is the first roll of the night, this whole session.
We're heavy roleplay right now. We're
I
just
know.
girls. you know?
RP. Are they hot? Are they hot? Yeah.
Are they hot?
And
What does my
history?
room look like?
None of this should
Still
surprise
waiting
you.
for the pictures.
Yeah.
It's an
They
18.
sent that, right? 18. Okay.
Yes.
You recognize this compass. Maybe you've seen Zathier with it, or maybe he's just told you about it, but you immediately remember it as a compass that always points to the nearest temple of Kalimvor.
Aw.
You know, there's some scattered out throughout Waydora, but this particular one is pointing south-southwest.
Okay.
So you have that. You also have a mysterious letter that you open up. There is no author, at least one that's claimed, and you unravel this blood-stained letter, and all that's written is 2 down, 4 remain, and it's written in blood.
Ooh.
The sheet itself appears to be has a torn edge on one edge. All the other edges are fairly straight for a piece of parchment, but it appears to be ripped from somewhere.
Oh, is this referencing the rings?
I don't know. 2 down, 4 to go. That could be like 2 brothers. I'd be like, Anya, I don't know if you can do this, but can you like smell this blood or taste this blood on
You
this
know what
letter?
this blood is.
And like I don't know. She's had a lot of blood. I think she can a little bit. She can taste the differences. And also this note I got, it says 2 down, 4 to go. And I just don't really know if we know any other 2 people.
Is it from your boyfriend? Is it talking about the rings?
It doesn't
do have
say.
2
It
rings.
just how many elements are
Oh,
there?
we're only supposed to have 2 left.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think there's only 4 elements.
How many types of dragons? You guys have killed 2 dragons. Trying to think of things that have
How
happened.
many of the dragon pillars were there? Because we've hit 2 of them too, right?
Oh,
There's
10
10. Okay.
in total.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Is that
the fuck is it
including
talking
both
about?
sides of them? Because aren't we just trying to get one side right now? Whatever.
There's
No,
how
no,
many
no,
of
no.
the Still Tongues books are there?
there's
5,
only
right?
like yeah.
There are 5.
Yeah, and I looked up the that list we got from the tieflings that were blowing themselves up. That list, there's 7 cities, so that
That can't be
Yeah,
it either.
I think it might be our boys.
But why would it be saying 4 to go?
Isn't there 4 of us? We're the 4.
Oh, do you think it's?
We the 4.
This feels like a
Taste
threat
this
to me.
blood.
That's what I'm saying.
Dear
I'm
Lord.
like, where's what do you? Where I
Wait,
mean,
are they both captured then?
we don't
When was the
know.
last
Taste
time
the
you heard
blood.
from Diamor?
What's this blood taste
Okay.
like to you?
Okay, I'll try. What do I need to roll?
I would like to lick the parchment.
I would like to
Well.
lick the blood off the parchment from the suspicious note.
This is so on par and so wrong.
Go ahead and make a roll.
We would like to taste the blood.
Maybe it's really obvious when
Nat
it's
one.
the
So I know nothing.
Okay, nat 1.
A
It's
natural
tried.
one.
Oh my god.
You lick this parchment. You have no idea how old the parchment page is, how old the
Overcut.
blood is. You're not even sure if it is blood. It could be red ink to throw you off. It could be blood. Could be human blood. Could be animal blood. You have no idea.
What does it taste like, Anya?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm used to ingesting blood and just blood, not with paper. So I don't know if it's the paper or if it's just been a long couple of days. I have no idea. Okay.
You don't even
know,
taste like
shot.
the regular
One
iron.
shot. Can I use sending to try to communicate with Diamor?
Sure. What do you want to say?
Received suspicious note, probably written in blood. Is it yours? Said 2 down, 4 to go. Hope all is well. XOXO.
Okay. Give me a number from 1 to 20.
17. Is it a 17?
Okay, alright, it's okay. I got a sending
God damn
spell. I'm gonna go ahead. This desperate times call for desperate measures. I gotta reach out to Cabe.
So to her boyfriend.
We're
Alright.
we're gonna call
Okay, I'm
our
gonna. My
boyfriend.
sending spell is gonna say.
I think it's still. So it depends if. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off,
You're good.
Amber. But I just want to make sure that I have the sending spell rules correct.
I guess like Valdrick wouldn't know for sure if he's just not
Oh my
responding
god, I
or
think
if
he's
it didn't go
fucking
through.
dead.
But I guess I would send mine too, just in case, because we know how it works. We know there's a chance it may not get to them.
Let's see. If the target is on a different plane than you, there's a 5% chance that the message doesn't arrive. That 5% chance is us rolling the d20. So you
Evo is
send that message and you don't hear anything back. And so there's one of 3 reasons. Either the recipient has an intelligence score of less than 1 somehow. Maybe he's turned, his intelligence
He's
just
been
dropped.
turned into a toad again.
That, or he's on a different plane of existence, or he is incapacitated in some way that he can't message back to you.
Okay, but not dead, maybe.
Maybe
Call
dead.
your boyfriend.
Okay. I'll send a message to Cabe.
All right.
Hey, Cabe. Just checking if you're alive. Got a weird letter. Could be regarding you guys. We are all good.
XOXO.
Got a mansion. XOXO.
XOXO.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Give me a number between 1 and 20.
Oh gosh, imagine. It's a 2.
I rolled a 17 again. Okay.
Okay.
You do hear back in your mind right away Cabris's voice, and he says, Solara, I'm alive. So is Diamor and Tivit.
Oh, fucking Tivit.
I forgot they had him.
He's doing so great out there.
Not sure about letter. Can't be mine. Blood. Stay safe.
XOXO.
Reuniting soon. Stick to the shadows. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
So basically, they're fine. Basically, they're fine.
Okay.
So, either they're trying to trick us, or there's another 6 things, and we've done 2 of them, and we don't know that. We don't know what it is.
And we don't know what it is.
Something unrelated completely.
Maybe this means they're coming. Maybe it still means somebody's coming for us, and they've already gotten 2.
Maybe there's like 6 ancient dragons. That to me seems the most like.
Yeah, and we've killed 2, and then there's 4 more to go. Maybe.
Do we have to kill them all for anything to happen with like Tiamat or anything
Gotta
like that?
catch them all.
Does like killing them all do anything regarding the war? You know, whatever's going on. I guess we wouldn't know.
4 to
Yeah,
go.
that sounds. Calliope, do you think you could research dragons in Waydora?
We have a giant library. It doesn't hurt.
Incredible.
We can do that after dinner.
Dinner first.
Food first. Well, let's
Speaking,
finish going through
Feast.
mail because me and Valdrick still have to like fully go through ours.
speaking of Calliope, food, and mail, Calliope, you in your mail slot is a package, square package. You open it up and realize that it is a book, and it is a cookbook. And attached is a little letter. You open up the letter, and it is from your friend Mildred from the Northwind Library. And she basically says, like, hey girl, heard you got your own place. It's so exciting. I hope you're safe. I been missing you around the library. They've taken new security measures with the restricted section. Not sure if you and your friends had anything to do with that. But anyways, here's a cookbook of all of my favorite recipes. Hope you enjoy. Your friend Mildred.
If I open it, is it just a cookbook?
You open it, and it is literally just a cookbook. The first page is like a sketch drawing on the first page of food, and on the right is this description of pottage. It's this hearty vegetable stew. You turn the page, frumenty, wheat porridge with spices, and then you just keep turning the page and see all these recipes.
Oh, hold it up and be like, well, it's not a creepy note, but I have a cookbook for us now.
Give it to Cal.
Anything creepy for Valdrick?
And Valdrick, last but not least, you open yours, and there are 2 letters other than like the fan mail. There is one that is an invitation to you to apply at the Bard College of Glamour in Arathia, and it has a little symbol on it of like this golden dancing bard with like 2 rose flowers at the base, and it's the emblem, it's the symbol of the College of Glamour.
Amazing.
Basically, an invitation for you to apply. And then the second letter, you open it up, and immediately as you unfold the trifold parchment, are just met with a smell of like cologne. And it is a nice cursive handwritten love letter from Alaric the Tiefling, the man that you danced with at the Homecoming Festival way back when. He speaks of how magical the dance was, how he wishes to see you again, and other love letter things in there for you.
Oh God. I turn to Anya. Do I remember an Alaric?
Pretty sure, isn't that the guy you danced with?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Tall? What? Right.
I don't know. I was pretty pissed off during that dance.
Isn't that the one where we met Xerxes and Xander's afterward?
Did he spray this parchment with cologne?
Is he doing it like a woman does with her letters, where she sprays her perfume? That's weird.
Yeah, I feel like it's all over me.
Good thing you have your own bathroom.
Mr. Cal,
Oh yes, Miss Milady Valdrick.
would you burn this letter?
Right away.
Thank you so much.
Burn the fireplace inside, burning the bonfire, wherever you want, milady.
Go look at Valdrick and be like, why don't you just let me burn?
You know, I want that to be burned outside. That's that.
I'll burn it outside. I ain't gonna ask no question. I'll burn it. Go ahead and burn it.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Cal.
Of course.
So,
Love the part where he doesn't ask questions. I think that's great. Very admirable quality to have.
so to recap, Anya has a bounty on her head.
Yes.
Solara got a creepy bloodstained note. I got a cookbook, and Valdrick got a love letter.
That seems par for the course.
And all
And
of
an
the
application for a college.
from
We got a lot of fan mail.
You did get fan mail from Phantasmo and the fight at Northwind. You also got a flyer, just a generic flyer advertising something called the Penta Games, and then a bill for your property tax.
Oh, shit.
And that's in like the 5th slot that is addressed to all.
Let's look at the bill next. What's Penta Games? Penta Games sounds fun. Anybody know what the fuck
shove it
that
at
is?
Anya. What is the pentagon?
Speaking
Penta
of paying
Games?
for property tax.
Pentagames talks, it's a flyer with 5 different sketches on it, a very colorfully drawn flyer. One of the sketches is archery, another one is hand-to-hand, another one looks like it's like a magic wielder and a sword, so magic and melee. And then there's another drawing of like a group of people, like a team game activity. And then there is the last one, I believe, is duo games, so like a 2v2 kind of deal. It is from Eastwind, and so most of the drawings are dwarves, and it kind of talks about, you know, come fight for pride and for gold, you know, make yourselves known at the Pentagames, win a pot of gold, first prize is 1,000 gold.
Clearly. Yeah, clearly we should do that.
That's tingling.
That looks like so much fun. When was the last time we had, like, fun that wasn't also impeded by things like us catching on fire?
Before the 32 cows.
Was it before the 32
I had
cows?
fun playing the dragon.
And you know, that's so true, but immediately following that, we did encounter that horrible man.
Yeah, no, before the cows, we threw Anya into a jousting match and did a drinking contest.
Yeah.
And a wrestling match. This last time we made, like...
Valdrick's gonna take the... Are we at, like, a wooden table?
Yeah, I guess wherever you guys wanted to have this conversation. I wasn't sure if you were having it read out by, like, your mailbox, or if you were taking it inside of the den, or wherever you're going.
I imagine we're eating and going through mail while we eat.
Okay. Yeah, Cal is in there, slaving away over some blancmange, some chicken and rice with almonds, basically. And he makes his first meal. He tries to impress, so it's kind of a couple courses, starting out with a tarte de brie, medieval cheese tart, and then of course the main meal with chicken. And for drink, he gives you all coddle, which is spiced wine, or ale with egg, to try to test out. Hope y'all like it. Enjoy it. Let me know if y'all need anything else. I'll probably save some leftovers and give them the Fateborn guard there. And...
Amazing. Thank you, Mr. Cal.
No, not a problem. Thank you. Thank y'all.
I'm gonna pull out the shit list from Valdrick's journal. The one that at the very top now has the Sultan's name. And in parentheses, it says "Take over City of Brass," and I'm gonna
Is included in that.
put it in the middle of the table and knife it into the middle.
This feels like the right place for this to be. And then we can cross it out when we do the things.
At this point, the sun is setting. By the way, you have a nice view in your kitchen dining room, looking out over the sea. Of course, you're looking to the east, so you don't actually get to see the sunset, but nonetheless, it is getting darker. Shades of purple, dark red paint the sky as you are all having this discussion post-meal. Knife and list in the middle of the table.
I do think, we should do the Penta Games.
How much was the property tax? How much do we have to pay these people for having a mansion?
To be determined.
Okay, good. Good. Where's my shit list? That's true. And bet on Anya. And we can do the team fight. That's very good.
Oh man, you're muted if you're talking.
I was talking, it's
Okay.
fine.
Say everything over.
I was saying, no, we should go and throw Anya in and bet on Anya and ourselves.
Yeah, bet on me.
This was a great day.
Very good.
Except for the bloodletter part.
Yeah, I'll
Whatever that means.
That
Yeah,
was
so I'll research
Wow.
dragons tonight. It'll
Yeah.
be fine. And Anya has a bounty on her. Still honestly surprised it's taken this long for that to happen.
Yeah.
I'd like to see them try.
Okay. It is time.
Time for it.
Me to sleep. In that magnificent bed.
Very well.
Well,
You all retire to your respective rooms as you find rest for once in the very tiresome past couple of days, traveling through Genesis of the Feywild straight to the Plane of Fire, dealing with the Brass Guard and the shady folks of the City of Brass, before fighting a dragon, fighting the guard, and finally finding your way back home. Very tired, but yet in one piece, and a little bit more bonded together as you go through some mail and find sleep for the night. Do you all discuss what your plans are for where you're going? Keep in mind the kind of overall goal. You guys do have 2 of the 4 elemental rings needed to take down your adversary, Diabris, who is at large and has been... Emperor Doratha has quested you all in exchange for, you know, this nice piece of land to rid the world of Diabris.
True, very true. That's very true. Yeah, do we want to sit in the common room before we sleep and discuss where we're going next?
Yeah.
Okay,
Where
so we
were all the
did...
places?
And do you remember, you might have it in your notes, but do you remember where Hezron told you that the other 2 locations were?
We've got water and fire.
Yeah, we have the Temple
We
of
need to-
Grass.
Yes, we need the Temple of Grass, which is in Westwind. And then Zephyros, which is the City of Clouds. Which is at the highest peak of Waydora, which is Windspeak.
That one's closest. We can hit the closest one first.
We could hit up Windspeak, yes.
See
I could also get 7 for maybe potentially fixed if we go to Westwind, and I would love to have my soul back.
Oh, that's right. We did talk too much.
Yes.
Is there anything else that we need to do?
Is there anything else we need to want?
Need to do besides, you know, hunting
Besides get the
diamonds?
rings. I think we're supposed to get the rings. We're also supposed to be finding dragon pillars, right?
Yes.
That
All
feels
kinds of
like
things.
Doesn't Anya have a map for that? Did we pick the map or did we just draw the map?
I picked up the map and then screwed us all over.
perfect. Yes. Do we still have it?
I think I would have memorized it then written it down, right? I didn't, because I dropped it back once I... Right, Chris?
What was the... This was the map with the red X's on it?
All the obelisks.
Did I give you a map with all the obelisks?
You showed
I
it to
thought
her
so.
because it fucked
It
us.
up.
In
Yep.
our restricted section.
Those are the things we were supposed to.
Okay. Yeah, you have the map. I can share with you all the actual map if you would like. Yeah, now that we're doing some planning, it's probably best to kind of refresh where you guys are at and where things are at in your world. So let me pull up the map and I'll share in just a second. Alright, so let me stop that. Make sure there's no secrets that I'm about to share. Whoops. And then I am working on, there's a bot that is a better use of streaming my music, so that's gonna change soon, but to help us out a little bit. But here we are. So let's zoom in on the Wenches. So you guys are at, can everyone see this, by the way?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, baby. I see
Perfect.
our house.
So here's Fateborn Manor right here on the coast of the Azure Sea, kind of north on the edge of Lindhelm's northern region that borders Malgoth and the Northlands. Actually, not too far from Darkmoor East.
And Jägermeister.
That's true. In perspective, I wish I could fit screen. Here we go. One hex.
Man, you need to go outside.
1 hex equals 60 miles is your scale. So it is a lot bigger than you would think. So like 60, 120, 180, 300 some miles to Darkmoor East. So relatively close in the grand scheme of things, but still a good trek away. You've got the Huntsman Lodge down here, where you guys were with the Predators, and below that is Wind's Peak. Jagmeister's up here, also kind of close to Dread Island, where you fought your first dragon.
That's so crazy.
The obelisks are all around the map. I guess Anya had a map at one point. So the brass obelisk there. Let's see, which other ones have you not seen? The green obelisk you haven't seen. The blue obelisk, the black, the white, the gold. I believe the copper and bronze. I don't think you've seen the copper actually. You've seen the bronze obelisk. I don't.
And the silver was in Vori.
Silver was in Vori. That's right. And Vori is. Oh yeah. So I do need to put the silver one up here.
So we have not seen brass, green, blue, black, white, gold, copper. And then we're still missing one, aren't we?
And there is red in the Ember Marshes. There's 2 in the Ember Marshes actually.
So actually, Wind's Peak would be the next logical place to go, and then Westwind, right? Unless we want to go to Westwind and then cut into Wind's Peak on the way home, but...
If we go towards Wind's Peak, we can stop at the Predators Guild and sell the dragon stuff that you want to sell first.
Wait, there's 10 of them, right?
Yeah, so brass, green, blue, black, white, gold, copper, red.
White.
Yep. Let me see. I'm actually going to.
And then we've gotten, what was it, silver and chrome? Is that right?
Silver and bronze.
And bronze.
I'm gonna fix this right now.
Okay. So, game plan. We go to the Predators Guild. We sell off our shit. Get money. We go to Wind's Peak. Because that's next closest. We get the air ring. We go back home real quick. We do a quick recall to our sigil, drop off our stuff, and then make our way over to Westwind. Does that feel like the right move?
Yeah.
Yes.
In this case, we adjust the plan as needed. We don't have to have it
That's so true.
set in stone. It's okay.
We'll call this Plan A.
Plan A.
Aldrich's feverishly writing in her journal.
Plan A. Guild to sell shit.
We can also check to see what bounties they have there.
True. We can see if Anya's bounty is there, truly. Wins Peak for the air ring. And then we go to Westwind. Party. This is a good plan.
As far as fast travel goes, these teleportation sigils work kind of like a video game. If you've discovered it, you can basically use the if the other place does have a sigil as well, and you discovered it and it's known, you've been to it, you can use your sigil to teleport there. So known sigils for you. are Northwind, Eastwind, and Fateborn Manor. You know that all the 4 major cities have a teleportation sigil. So Southwind has one, Westwind City has one, although with the Kraken attack, you're not sure how much damage was done to the city, so you're not even sure if it's intact, but either way, you have to discover it first, and then you can kind of teleport. So keep that in mind.
Okay. This is good. Rarely do we have the time to really sit and, like, discuss a plan. And I know it's not a big plan, but it's a plan.
I think our last big plan was breaking into prison.
Yes. And that was also a great plan.
That one actually worked out, just
We're good at planning.
Sometimes.
other times the plan goes off the rails.
Alright, is there anything else the wenches want to do before taking the night to sleep?
I think Calliope would start researching the dragons, like on maps, to see if that has anything to do with the 2 down, 4 remaining.
Okay.
So,
I do have lore on that, but let me save that for next week. I will say that you spend most of the night in the massive library looking for books that you can kind of that speak to you, that you kind of pull and maybe pull into your room and add to your collection. But you do find one in your searching specifically on the Draconic Wars and their effect on Waydora, and specifically the massive dragon feud between Bahamut and Tiamat. And more on that next week as we'll conclude this night's session.
so much fun.
No cliffhanger, just sleep, just blissful, peaceful sleep.
You don't have to worry about it. No one's talking to Vecna
This time.
this time. Not in our house. You
Oh,
want to do
sorry.
that, go to an inn.
Yeah,
They're
Solara,
not taking to Vecna in
I'm
the
gonna
house.
tiptoe over to Anya's room one night.
Solara just
Knock
created
knock
a
on the door.
sanctuary
Well,
in her
we
room.
do board rules. We do not talk to Vecna in the house.
Listen, he knows
We
all
won't talk
regardless.
Vecna in your room. In your room.
If Anya
Yeah.
leaves a scrunchie on her doorknob, it means they're talking to Vecna. You guys go by the scrunchie rule.
Asaki,
Yeah.
the Vecna talking back.
It's funny. All right. Yeah, your cliffhanger for tonight is lore on the Draconic Wars and what that means, what that entails. But for now, great session, guys. I hope you love your new home.
I
If
love
there's-
our new home.
If there's anything you want to add to it, just let me know. If you like it just as is, great. But that's it. I just put a bunch of crap in it that I thought you guys would like. And there you have it.
Make our house Oh my god, yes.
Yeah, what does your house like smell like? What's the overall like scent?
Like wood and warm.
Yeah,
Oh, I like that.
sage
Yeah.
mixed with
Incense.
cinnamon spice and everything nice. You know, like smells like whatever you like your favorite smell, no matter who you are. It's your favorite smell. It's catered.
Like
Oh, and Marek,
Yeah.
the love potion in Harry Potter.
Hmm.
Nice.
I have a spell I would like to take, Chris. I'm going to send it to you because I found it online and I want to make sure that that is allowed because it's not in my player handbook.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, send that to me. It might be in one of the expansion books.
It
but
looks
yeah.
like it is, because I looked up 5e wizard spells, and it popped up, and I like it. And I was like,
I'm so glad we didn't get. I mean, I'm so sad we didn't get the chance for me to use Riptrick.
we'll find another time for you to use that.
Someday I'll use Riptrick.
Chris, you got those pictures of the men?
The
You got
men.
any of those hot men AI shots, Chris?
No, I only have the group of the 5 of them in their armor. I specifically did not get AI-generated images of their faces, but if you would like me to create AI-generated images of their faces, I will create them.
I would, yeah, I would. It helps me to roleplay better to know that. Also, Valdrick would like to do something. She wants to write a letter to Francois's fabulous fortunes.
Ooh,
Okay.
She would like Francois to. She asks if he's doing well. She hopes that the storefront is doing amazing and that the chain is really bustling. And then she asks that he make and ship 5
oh no.
5 uniforms to the home. I'm thinking 1990s Brendan Fraser Tarzan.
Oh god.
I'm thinking it's made out of like
Oh lord.
some sort of monster hide. And I just want to know how much that would cost and tell him no cost is too much for that for me.
There is a cost too much for that, Aldrich.
XOXO, and also do we have like a Fateborn insignia? Do the wenches have an insignia?
You should make one.
It's probably just a fist.
Yeah,
emoji.
we're gonna create an insignia, and I don't know what it is yet, but that's the insignia that I attach that I want him to like brand on. Yeah, I want him
the
to brand it on
Kalimdor
the
symbol with
hide.
like the DOS loot and the sunblade and like a wand.
and the shield of Kalimvor behind it, and then a W that intertwines it all. Yeah, I've got an image in my head, and
Okay.
I want him to brand that insignia on the Tarzan leathers, and yeah,
Okay.
that's
Are
what
these
Baldric would like to do.
uniforms, you say? So not like armor, but like...
I'll let them know what times I want them to wear the uniforms. They'll know.
Okay. Who's the 5th one for?
It's Captain Gibby!
Oh,
There are
okay.
5 guards in total.
I was thinking they were for us.
It's not.
I was like, what does this mean? I didn't. So I was extra confused. I was like, what does that have to
Scratch
play?
that. I'd like to order 6. I'm gonna give one to Solara.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. Oh, Gibby's gonna.
That and some titty tassels.
Gibby's gonna love it. Oh yeah, I'm having a whole drawer of titty tassels. When you come into the wardrobe and you open it, it's just titty tassels. Nothing but tassels.
Just
Will they ever see the light of day? Who knows?
boobs
doesn't
made
matter.
out of ballistics gel, and
Yeah.
the titty tassels
And titty
are on
tassels.
each one.
And when you kind of shake the wardrobe, all of them go. That's good.
Gosh. There's a champagne flute on one of them.
Perfect for what I'm going for. That is exactly the vibe. Valdric also looks up what are the moral principles of making a simulacrum of your boyfriend, maybe ex-boyfriend. It's like Google, but she's just going through spell books now.
Oh my gosh.
Baldric disappears in Calliope's room and goes, I need some spells, please. Pay no attention.
Simulacrums and perhaps the morality of it. Yeah.
Slow turn around going, why?
Don't worry about that.
You guys, this was
Amazing.
such a fun session.
Great session, guys. Was fun. Thanks
I
for
love a
coming.
good RP moment. Thanks for
Yeah.
coming to my party.
We
Yep.
have a house that we have to pay property tax on. I honestly
Like
wasn't
real life.
expecting the property
Lame.
tax.
Boom.
But you know,
Taxed.
right,
I
your
don't
property
come here
taxes
for
off.
real life.
You can
Yeah.
use off their deduction.
We are protectors of the realm.
We're gonna have to get like an
That should
accountant
be a tax
in
write-off.
Vane.
I
That
can't
sounds
believe
like
the
I was
other-
gonna say we probably need an accountant and like somebody to handle our like mail, like the big mail, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
So
I
we
think
don't
each
come
time we
back to
save
bloody
a
nose.
city, we get like a tax break. You know.
Yeah,
Save a person, get a tax break.
a save your tax break. Save a
Or a
person,
new
get
employee
a tax
added to
break.
our.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we're just
Let's
going out
send
collecting
Valdrick up
employees.
to charm them to convince them of this.
Would you like to work for us?
What
A
happens when we
uniform
take
will
over
be
the city of
included.
Brass and convince them we're gods?
Yeah, I mean that's the first on my list.
We need
We'll
a
have to probably
secondary
be level
uniform
20 for that.
those who are not as
Yeah, I'll get them something like they'll be the ones that wear the suits. Like they'll be in nice like tuxedos. Those will be like the butlers.
The Tarzan men, they're different. Those are the official uniforms of the Fateborn Guard. Those are not things to be trifled with. And I will convince them to wear it, don't you worry.
You
I'm
know,
gonna seduce the one who's best at fighting. That's the one I'm
Which
going
one of you is the best?
Whoever can
at
knock me on my ass
at
first.
hand is the lovely Anya.
Anya.
You'll win a night with her.
A night with Anya. It's just her.
And
Just
she's
like-
just like looking over them like
I'll
kill
be
each
there
other.
fighting and sparring with them. I practice every morning. I'll be there.
That's true.
Valdrick's there to take notes
love-
and write many, many songs.
Any limericks?
My muses, the Fateborn gods, clearly.
Yeah. Love the. You guys can join us in the morning. The no.
That's why you have the view of the ocean.
I'm not a morning person.
This is
To be
Valdrick's
fair, I
journey
feel
to
like-
accidentally becoming a barbarian.
Oh my gosh.
Takes so many notes from watching
I think
the
that's
sweaty
the
men's
best
I'm gonna
bar.
go
That
now.
night-
Goodbye, everybody.
Leave.
Bye.
Bye.